Right then, good evening everyone and welcome back to Tier 3 here in the Nitrous Racing League. Only 11 people today, so we've got a few people out today, but the racing still continues as always, as we do have a championship on our hands. I'm going to apologise immediately. I am full of cold, so yeah, you have to bear with me on the... I'm very full of cold. You have to bear with me on the commentary, and there'll probably be quite a few sniffles here and there, but I'll try my best for you. As yeah, just gonna quickly get the stream chat up. So sorry, I can see who's there. Right then, so welcome everyone. Hop yourselves in. 9 minutes 30 left to go in this session. And that's Dizzy Mason out the session, who is here replacing again this week. So, just looking at the time so far. So, Kieran at the top of the leaderboard with a 17.8. NTA Nosferva in second with an 18.2. Then it's Monte de Cheeks with a 18.4. Is that on mediums? Let's have a look. Yes, that is on... Yeah, that is on mediums. Yeah, and then we've got the Scout Dad did a 19.0. Wolfie did a 19.0, but his best was on the medium tyre. Same with Timo Dean, his 19.4 also on the mediums. So a few people trying the mediums out. And probably going to just go back to the soft tyre. Yeah, so NTA Nosferva on a lap. He's run a little bit wide there. Didn't invalidate though. So yeah, still able to keep it within the limits of the track. E-Ray starting a lap there. Should be a flying lap from him. Oh, 2 seconds there. Sorry, I was just messaging someone there. But yeah, so E-Ray's on a lap at the moment. He's actually just invalidated. Has he? No, I think he's had a bit of a spin there. So yeah. Oh, and that's the Red Bull getting in the way of the Ferrari. And yeah, that was not good at all from Monte de Cheeks. He was right in the way there on his outlap. Yeah, and he has been disqualified by the game for driving the wrong way. He got right in the way of Yeet for Life Pro there on that lap. Don't know if Yeet for Life Pro has any damage. As someone just moved up. Timo Dean, an 18.2 in the Red Bull. Moves himself up to third place. According to the game, did the fastest third sector. But not fast enough across the entire lap to be able to put in a good enough time. Around 4 tenths off of Paul. Same with NTA Nosferva, also 4 tenths off of Kieran there. Scout down on a lap. He's a little bit wide through there. As down into the final few corners through turn 13 and through 14, I think this is. That's right, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, turn around, turn 15 to the line. And let's see what the Scout Dan can do. Is he up on his time? Yes, he is, by 700ths of a second. Doesn't move him up the standings. Wolfie has invalidated, so he will not be improving on that time. And Yeet for Life Pro is off. That is at turn 1, so I think he's had a bit of a spin on the exit of 1 and has lost his wing. And because Monte de Cheeks was disqualified, I think he will have to start from the back of the grid, which will be interesting. And I don't know whether Wolfie will go for another lap. He is saving that ERS though, so he could potentially be going for another lap here, because I don't see him depleting any of it. This could be the case of he might go for another run on the soft. So, here Wolfie goes, let's ride on board with him here as we go down into turn 1. This corner, he's going to go in 5th gear, he's gone very deep once again, and yeah, that's fortunate again for Wolfie. He's just gone a bit wide there. Looked like he came a bit too close to the curb on the inside, well, went quite narrow on entry. Might just need to go a little bit wider on entry into that first corner. Might be a good idea for him. Let's see what his teammate can do as his teammate comes around the final corner now. As foot to start his lap. Let's see what Ted can do. So here we go, now we're underway. Ted down into turn 1. Ted's gone very deep, but he might get away with that, and he does, because of how deep he went. And then round the first few corners there. Very good from Ted. He's going to run a little bit wide there, though. Keeps it, though, because he's slowed down. So, yeah, that's going to be good enough for Ted. Down into turn 5 now. This hairpin, he's ran very deep into that hairpin. But still could be on for a good enough time here to move his way up the positions. Up through the deadly turn 8 here, as he does get through turn 8 quite nicely. Up through 9 and 10. Keeps that there nicely. Through 12 as he went purple in the middle, slipped down a slight touch of oversteer on the rear. Keeps it though. And he's actually going to have a bit of a tow from K Dots behind. K Dots in front, sorry. This could be good from Ted. He comes round the final corner here. What will the Irishman do? He's going to come round and across the line. Will he improve on his time? He does. An 18.2. Puts himself up into 3rd place. 18.2 from Ted MC. Can he improve on his time at all on this next lap? He hasn't got much ERS to play with. But yeah, an 18.2 from Ted. Not a bad lap from him. Definitely could be tidied up somewhere through turn 5. And I think a little bit slow through turn 8 as well. And that big snag of oversteer coming into coming through 12 and 13. As thank you to everyone who's joined us so far. So, yeah, let's see who else is on a lap at the moment. K-Dot's on a lap. He has invalidated those. Kieran on a lap. Yes, he is. Let's see what this man can do. He's been very quick so far here in Tier 3. He actually might be leading the standings at the moment. I mean, let's have a look. So yeah, Kieran is leading the way with 40 points here. NTA Nosferatu with 41 points. NTA Nosferatu with 40 points here in this. So him and Nosferatu very, very close. And they actually are close in terms of this. And Kieran extends his lead at 17-1 from Kieran there. And yeah, he's extending his lead out in front in this qualifying session. And he's done very well to do so. So let's see if he can improve. Let's see if anyone else can improve anymore. Thibaut Dean, let's keep an eye on him. He could be the man to watch out for. As my controller is going to die. So the Scout Dan is retired. Should mind your retirement in the pit lane. I think we are coming towards the end of this qualifying session. Yeah, 54 seconds left in this qualifying session. So yeah, Ted also retiring in the pit lane. He will not be able to improve. And Thibaut Dean has invalidated, so he will not be able to improve on this time. Let's see if the other Alfa Romeo of Wolfie can pull something out the bag here. Come up towards the line. Can he do anything? And he does an 18-2 and he moves himself into second place. Will that be enough? There was someone spinning that. I think that was K-Dot's round. Yes, it was. Can anybody take that spot from Kieran? I don't think so. I don't think Wolfie has much ERS left in the tank to go for it, but he's going to try it anyway. So he's got 6% ERS, so back up to 13%. Is Wolfie on a lap here is the question. Is he on a good enough lap? Let's have a look as we're going to come up through turn 7, now up through turn 8, keeping it in 4th gear. That's the way to do it, Wolfie. That was very clean through 8 there. It's through 9, up through 10, and then up through 11 is very narrow through 10. You need to go a bit wider on entry there. There's a Ferrari spinning in the background now through turn 13. Now through the long right-hander of 14, it just keeps going and going and going. Wolfie only 8% ERS left. You might run out of ERS before the line, but could this be a good enough time from Wolfie? 9:07, and it's just going to be another improvement by a 10th, but not enough to go anywhere near close to Kieran there. That is a brilliant time there from the Ferrari driver. Neat for Life Pro is off again. And yeah, it's unfortunate for the Ferrari driver. Oh, he's spinning again. Neat for Life Pro has spun round. So there we go. Everyone is across the line and ready to go. So, why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? NTA Nosfreva, could you possibly retire in the pit lane, please? So we can move on. So thank you to everyone who's joined us. Nosfreva, sir. Oh, I forgot. He joined late, didn't he? I need to go and tell him to... sorry, I was just telling NTA lost forever. He needs to retire the car, please, NTA. Thank you. No, it's fine. It's all fixed now. It's just because someone joined late. So that's what it does when people join late. So there we go. There are the Final standings to Kieran on pole position, Wolfie in second, NT Nosfeather in third, 10 in fourth, Tibbo Dean in fifth, The Scout Dan in sixth, Live OK Dots in seventh, E-Rays in eighth, Yeet for Life in ninth, Dizzy Mason in 10th, and Monte de Cheeks in 11th place there. And I need a drink because that really hurt my throat at the moment. It wouldn't normally, but as I said, I'm full with cold. I've had this for a while now. This cold. I've had it since like last Thursday. No, no, I didn't have it on Thursday. Actually, I was alright on Thursday. Last Friday, that it would have been. Because, yeah, it's when I did the commentary on Sunday for the for the tournament. My throat was killing me. And yeah, I'm just coming towards the back end of this though, this cold flu thing. It's not COVID. Actually, I can't say that word, can I? Get demonetized. It's not the big virus thing. It is just cold, bad cold, like flu cold. This is me dying again. It's not very professional, that, is it? Just me dying on stream. Here we go. 10 seconds left. And then we can begin the race around Portugal. So here we go. Yep, everyone is in, which is good. Looks very overcast. Could we possibly see some rain happen here? Let's have a look and see. Well, I mean, I can't see. I wish I had a weather report, but I don't. Yeah, this could be very interesting. Wolfie actually splitting up the two championship rivals at the moment in terms of qualifying. The four people at the back who qualified on mediums or didn't qualify at all on a time will start on whichever tyre they want to. E-Rays has hit someone. Quite know what's gone on there, guys. So, game will tell you soft to hard, where that is complete and utter lies. It is a soft to medium around here. Definitely can be done. I don't quite know what you are doing, Dizzy Mason, but okay. But yeah, it is a soft to hard, soft to medium around here. So, some people are going to be taking this this formation lap a bit more seriously. So, let's go. So everyone's lined up, have they? And they have. So we should, in a second, have some 5 nice and tasty red lights. Yes, we do. I mean, there's no rule against it, but whoa, why is half of the pack gone before others? Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's gonna have to be a restart. Yeah, that's a restart. gonna have to be a restart because people went before other people. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Yes, you should restart. Yes, you should leave the session. I think people have realised that there is going to be a restart. Right, I'm going to do this as quickly as possible, guys. Track select. But not Spain, no. We would rather not have any pain. It's going to be a 50% race. Yeah, there was don't know what the weather is. I will find out. Corner cutting on, all that good stuff. Simulation damage. Put that up a bit in case someone leaves. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, we've had some lobby issues. Let's just say. Hopefully, everyone has seen that we've had lobby issues. Do 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 do. DYL ain't racing. There's a few other people. Sorry, everyone, about this. Who am I looking for? You and someone. And then NTA underscore NOS forever. Do if everyone could join, please, that would be great. Right, he's in. So if everyone can join as quickly as humanly possible. And we can get started as quickly as possible. There's 11. There we go. So, everyone can hop in a car, please. And we can get started. No, we haven't. We're missing one. Who are we missing? Monnier de Cheeks. Monnier. There he is. Right. When he joins, we can start again. Because of how terrible this game is. Custom grade. So it was. I hate this cough. It's a terrible cough. Kieran. Then Wolfie. Then NTA Nos Forever. Then I forget who was next. Who was next? Oh, I don't know who was next. Oh, I can see on here. It was Nos Forever, and then it was Ted. Then it was Thibaut Dean, the Scout Dad. Thibaut Dean, then the Scout Dad. Then, who was it next? Live OK Dots, who's in. And then, E-Rays, E for Life Pro, Dizzy Mason, and then at the back, Monnier de Cheeks when he joins. And if he's, I bet you he's having lobby issues. Yeah, I told you. This game is terrible. Note to self, guys, never do anything on F1 2021. 2021. Yeah, 2021. Why is there even a restart or new session? Basically, there's a weird glitch in the game. I don't know when it happens. It seems to have only happened when people join late into the lobby after the lobby starts. But it's a glitch where some drivers, the red lights will go out before others. So we had a situation there where all the drivers at the back, the red lights went out before the drivers at the front. So it caused a bit of carnage. Well, not carnage, it just basically meant that anybody who got the lights out after was at a major disadvantage compared to everyone else. So, yeah. Pretty much, that's correct. So we can start now, if everyone's ready. Beautiful stuff. Right then, shall we try again? I think we should. Right, everyone knows the rules. Start on the tyres you qualified on. Just basically means that everybody is going to be on fresh tyres now, which, in hindsight, very lucky for them. So let's see how it's going to go. And whether this is going to be a good race. I hope it's a good race. Even with 11 people, I hope it's a good race. Right, guys, let's have a little bit of a better formation lap this time. But yeah, I don't know if someone could correct me, but I think that glitch only happens when someone joins the lobby late. I think. Because NTA Nosferever joined after we started the qualifying. So I think that's why it makes that glitch. So I might have to basically say, hey look, when the lobby starts, you can't join. Which is harsh, I know, but we can't really be having these restarts, can we? It's not really fair on the people who qualify on mediums to get a strategic gain. Someone started on mediums when I literally... I try. Give me a second, guys. It's why do I try anymore? I tell them in the chat, I do. I say, make sure you qualify on the tyres. Make sure you start on the tyres that you qualified on. I said there should only be 4 people on the medium tyres. And what does someone do? Starts on the mediums when they qualified on the softs.
Wait, what, really?
Yeah. Someone not listening to me. Which is... Right then, let's begin. He will be... Yeah, he'll most likely be penalised for that. If that's the case. Yes, you are on the right tyres. As long as you qualified on the tyres that you start on, right, you're fine. Whatever you did your fastest lap on is the time you have to start the race. Is the time you have to start the race if you're inside the top 10. And NTA Nosferever hasn't done that. And here we go. Lights out, away we go here. So, that has worked perfectly this time. And the Wolfie and Ted have had an amazing start here as they've already got up into second and third. Kieran away though, as here comes Thibaut D now. Is he going to try down the inside of Ted? Yes, he is. Ted going to try down the outside now. Is he going to try and hold the position there? Yes, he will. Ted going to go back down the inside though through turn 4. It's a very risky move, but in the end, Ted does pull it off here. Is he going to defend again from Thibaut Dean? Thibaut Dean's going to try and go down the inside. Ted going to stick it on the outside. He's run a little bit wide there though. Is he going to still stick it in front of the Red Bull? These two still battling away here. It's going to come down in towards turn 8. Oh, as Ted gets a little bit slidey on the rear there. He's going to go down the inside through turn 8. These two still wheel to wheel, and in the end, Ted has to give up the position a little bit. A wiggly on the rear there is Nosferever getting dropped down the pack after starting on the mediums. And He's already been overtaken by the guys in front, and here comes Live OK. Dot's going to try and look for the move on, and now will he try it around the outside through turn 12? He is. There's a bit of contact as they go through turn 13. K-Dot's going to hold it on the outside and does, and gets ahead of Nos Forever on those medium tyres. As NTN Nos Forever comes in, and I think that was because he started on the wrong tyres. So yeah, it's there's a couple of people coming in actually. The Scout Dan in as well. Is that for a wing change? It's Nos Forever in for the softs, so well done to him actually. He's done that out of his own will. So now he won't be penalised for that. But yes, I did warn everyone about doing that. But yeah, he won't be penalised for that now. Oh, is Wolfie getting all out of sorts in the race? Someone's lost it at turn 1. It's Nos Forever off at turn 1 already. The championship leader has not helped himself in this race at all so far. Let's see what the guys can do at the back here. Is Nos Forever maybe struggling a little bit? Not quite sure. Maybe he's just getting up to speed on those soft tyres. Ted, though, still battling away with Thibaut Dean here. These two trying to make some moves on each other. Thibaut Dean 1.3 seconds behind Wolfie. Wolfie doing very well there. Both Alfa Romeos got a very good start into turn 1. And have done well so far. As Nos Forever gets past Dan, as Dan's had a spin at turn 8. The classic corner, the corner which has no traction whatsoever. As Monte the Cheeks now going to try and go down the inside of E5 Pro to turn 1 and has done. E5 Pro going to try and look for a move back though. The Red Bull wasn't expecting it, and the Ferrari gets the move back on the Red Bull of Monte de Cheeks. And Monte de Cheeks are going to have DRS once again back on the Ferrari. That's right on board of him here. The Red Bull going to try down into turn 5. He's going to try and go down the inside. He has gone for the move. He's pushed the Ferrari a little bit wide there. The Ferrari's gone off of the track, but hasn't gained an advantage on him, and it's going to stay behind Monte the Cheeks as we go through turn 7 and up through turn 8. And these two not making any contact at the moment. U5 Pro, though, as Ted gets overtaken by Live OK Dots. I don't know whether Ted made a mistake there, or whether he did just generally get taken now as he's going to try back on K Dots. Yeah, so try to look for a move. Ted going to try and go down the inside, but he's trying to defend now from the Alpine behind of E-Rays as Dizzy makes it up at 3 second time, but it's E-Rays. K-Dots gets all on a sort, so Ted back up now into 4th position, but he's out of DRS raid from Thibaut Dean, so he's now going to have to try and defend from E-Rays behind in the Alpine on the mediums. As a 2.2 second splits Kieran to Wolfie at the moment, with Thibaut Dean a further 2.4 seconds behind. E-Ray's not been able to get close enough, and that probably is going to be a penalty. There's a Scout down having a spin up at turn 8 again. And it was good sportsmanship from Nos Forever there to come into the pits and put back on the soft tyres to his putting the mediums on. Up through turn 8. Ted actually back within that DRS range of Thibaut Dean, so this could be a tasty battle for the podium here. Someone's round, Yeet5 Pro round at the back there. No damage though, I don't think, for the Ferrari driver. He's come back on the track and spun. No, I don't think no damage for him. So careful as he gets back on the power again. Yeah, he's got to be very careful as he gets back on the power again. As NTA Nos Forever will not be far around the corner. As, yeah, here comes Nos Forever now. Nos Forever going to be right on the back of the Ferrari here. There's a huge battle going on as Ted has actually gained a gap over E-Rays. And as E5 Pro is off again, NTA Nos Forever able to get past him. There's got a bit of making up to do here in this race if he wants to get anywhere near the guys ahead. K-Dots is on the back of E-Rays. Ted, as I said, got that gap to the Alpine driver. And is on the back of Thibaut Dean. Thibaut Dean around about 2 seconds away from Wolfie. That gap has come down slightly to Wolfie, actually. E-Ray's going to have better traction on the outside as K-Dots lose it on the rear. And here comes Money in the cheeks now. It's going to try and go down the inside. Can't quite go for it. There's Heat for Life Pro has manually retired from the session. So everyone going to score points here as there goes Monday the cheeks. And he just takes out the advertising boards and keeps it out the wall just. This is really going to allow Knots forever to catch up now. He could still rise back up these position charts. So E-Race picks up another 3-second time penalty. That's 9 seconds already for the Alpine. It's Ted still within DRS range of Thibaut Dean and made a big mistake there on the exit of turn 1. He hit that yellow sausage curb on the inside. Dizzy Mason picks up another 3-second time penalty. Needs to keep himself within the track limits. As E-Rays still on the back of Ted. Ted losing a little bit of time there to Thibaut Dean ahead. This is an interesting battle. What is going to be for the podium? Ted not needing to fear because the man behind him is on 9 seconds almost of penalties. E-Rays is still just within that second barrier. Can Ted get within the second? He's come through the final stages of the lap, but he's not going to be within DRS as we go over the detection point. So no one is going to have DRS here. Looks like Ted was struggling a little bit to get to 8th gear there in his Alfa Romeo. Ran a little bit wide. Might possibly get a warning for that. Not sure. It depends how wide you run through that corner. Ted just floating on that mark of... He's just out of that DRS from the car behind, but he's just out of the DRS from the car in front. He's kind of in an interesting position, but same for E-Rays really, also in a very similar position to him. K-Dots just jumped there within DRS range, but then back out again. Is someone off? And it was Dizzy Mason. No wing damage though. No wing damage for the Aston Martin. So Ted here, 1.3 seconds now behind Thibaut Dean. So let's see if Ted can get any closer. Kieran, 5.1 seconds out to Wolfie at the moment. Wolfie is going to have to try and pull something out here if he wants to try and get closer to Kieran. Kieran, though, we know how quick he is. He is championship leader at the moment, so yeah, he is a speedy man. Wolfie's going to be careful as well. He doesn't pick up many time penalties. Let's have a look and see what kind of penalties are running with. Just 1 warning for him. Ted also on 1 warning. Thibaut Dean is on 2 warnings. He's got 2 warnings in the same lap. Kieran, how many warnings? No warnings for the leader at the moment. K-Dots, any warnings? He's just picked up a penalty now, actually, which is interesting. Yeah, K-Dots literally just picked up a penalty. Literally just then as I was looking. So these guys got to make sure they don't pick up any more warnings, otherwise it will start to account to some penalties as Dizzy Mason picks up another 3-second time penalty. There's a Scout Danning of a little battle with him as Dizzy Mason is off and is spun and is going to hit the wall heavily and is out of the race. And that is a full safety car. Again, Dizzy Mason And Kieran is going to come into the pits. Does Wolfie come into the pits, though, for a free pit stop? He might do. Might go for that 2-stop. And yes, he is going to come into the pits. Does anybody else come into the pits? Ted is going to come in, but he's going to be careful because he's going to have to double stack. And what is Wolfie going to do? Oh, I think that was... Yeah, Ted just got held up a little bit there. And he might lose a few positions. He has lost a position to K-Dots and E-Rays. Both who have now gone onto the soft tyre. Ted onto the medium, so he might go medium and then back to the softs again. Here's a smart idea, I would say, from Ted. Wolfie's gone soft, so he will have to go mediums at some point, so he'll be back in again in the pits at some point. Kieran on the mediums. I mean, I think you can get the mediums to the end here. Definitely think that is an option. Dizzy Mason, I see you in the chat there. Come and have a chat with me after the race, mate. We'll have a discussion after the race. Yeah, so safety car is out. That puts NTA Nos Forever right back in it here. Yeah, so NTA Nos Forever is right back in it. As you can see, he's gone on for another set of medium tyres. Well, just on Discord, just later on after the race. So yeah, it allows these two to catch up, so we'll have one more lap of the safety car. And I did actually forget to mention, hi F1 lover. I did actually forget to mention, I believe there actually was penalty notice. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, there were some penalties. Yeah, so there was Yeet Mex after that Mexico incident did receive a race ban. NTA Nos Forever. Oh yeah, and everyone got their 5-second time penalties removed from that last race. I should have mentioned that at the start of the stream. Sorry. So yeah, that was the decision in the end. If you that was said, I did say I was going to update you on that, on those. On what happened. So yeah, Yeetmex was penalised by the stewards, and then the 3 guys who had 5-second time penalties did get their penalties removed. So NTA Nos Forever did in fact win that race. Then it was Thibaut Dean in 2nd, and then Kieran in the end got 3rd place, and then Wolfie I think finished 4th in the end if I'm not mistaken. Mentioned that like halfway through this race, but you know, should have mentioned it in the beginning. That's why Yeetmex is not here. I think he's in the stream actually. Hello Yeetmex, if you are there. I see, actually, I think, is he there? I think he's there. I saw him before in the stream viewers. He isn't there anymore, but he was there before. So yeah, safety car in this lap, guys. So gonna get back to some very nice green flag racing. Kieran, the Mercedes car, becomes the de facto safety car, which means he controls the pace. And once again, already having some contact. These guys need to be careful. Need to just run one behind another. Well, need to run one behind another, but not go alongside. Sort of a run it by like a, not like in like a staggered NASCAR formation. Because that's why they're getting themselves 5-second time penalties. Which I mean, we'll have a look at. But I mean, yeah, once again, Wolfie gets a 5-second time penalty. These guys need to, like, what are you doing? You need to just be careful. And off we go. So Thibaut Dean has already got everyone surrounding him. He's got Live OK Dots on the outside. Live OK Dots making contact, and here comes E-Rays. I'm going to try and look for the move. Will he try around the outside into turn 1? And we've already had someone retire. So NTA Nos Forever, manual retirement, and Thibaut Dean spinning round. And yeah, already Ted has already been dropped down the pack as well. I'm not quite sure where Nos Forever went. He just retired in the pit lane. So I'm not quite sure where he disappeared off to there. But he's not going to pick up any points this race. And Wolfie is going to be right on the back of Kieran here. Wolfie now needs to get past him. And then needs to get a gap on the Mercedes man as the Scout down is spun. No wing damage for him. A bunch of people have 5-second time penalties. So here goes Wolfie. Is he going to try and look for a move into turn 1? Not quite going to go for the move there. This cough is dreadful. Will he try it though? Is he going to have DRS now? Oh, I don't know, he isn't. It'll be next lap. He'll have the DRS, but still might try and look for the move here on Kieran. Is he going to look for the move here? Kieran going to try and go defensive. Wolfie going to try and on the outside. Can't quite go for the move. Will he go for the switchback? He's going to be close enough to try and look for something. Can't quite go for the move there at the moment. On the championship leader, the Scout down picks up a 5-second time penalty. And 5 seconds could cost Wolfie in the pit lane in terms of the time that he has to gain on Kieran before he makes another stop. Wolfie will have to make another stop for the medium tyres because he's not used the mediums yet as Wolfie. Monday the Cheeks gets past K-Dots and K-Dots is spun. Please be careful coming back onto the track. There we go, so DRS is now enabled. So we will get some DRS overtakes now. There's Wolfie right on the back of Kieran. Well, not right on the back of him, but he's very, very close to looking for a move on the man who is on the mediums. Wolfie, remember, is on the soft tyres. Is he going to be close enough to look for a move now down into turn 5? No, not quite at the moment. He's going to stick behind the Mercedes driver for the current time. Monnier the Cheeks is still on the back of E-Rays. He's got Ted 4.6 seconds behind 4.4 now. Ted closing that gap down a little bit. As Wolfie's still just within the DRS. Oh, is he going to be now? Oh, he's going to try to just sneak in before the line. He does just sneak in before the detection zone, and he is going to have DRS. As we go down the main straight, here we go. We could see an overtake behind, though. This could be Monnier the Cheeks on E-Rays. Oh, Monnier Cheeks has gone wide, and E-Rays going to look for the switchback. Oh, someone round at the back. K-Dot's round at the back. We go on to lap 14 in this race. These two still going to continue to battle. Remember, E-Rays on the soft tyres. Oh, God. Sorry. Right. There's Kieran with the fastest lap on the mediums. This man is flying currently. Absolutely flying. There's Money of the Cheeks on E-Rays. That's other way around. E-Rays on Money of the Cheeks still. As, yeah, not within DRS range though, so it's not going to be able to get close enough on the straight to look for any kind of a move. Ted with a 3-second time penalty now, just going to add on to his 5 seconds that he has. And I might need to, if I disappear, it's because I need to sneeze again. I tell you, I'm full of cold. Oh, God. E-Rays, running a little bit wide. A bunch of these guys literally just have 5-second time penalties from that safety car. So, Money of the Cheeks, is he gaining on Wolfie? I can't tell, because Wolfie's gone for an interesting one here. He's gone softs. Now, did he believe he was going to get the mediums to the end? I don't think he did. So, this could be interesting, because Wolfie could be on a lot fresher tyres compared to the rest of the entire pack. But there's also then got a 5-second time penalty to serve. But it depends if the rest of the pack can take the mediums to the end, is the question. I mean, I'm sure we'll find out. I think the mediums just a lot better compound around here. The mediums really do like this track. I think Monday the Cheeks might be just in the DRS. He is. That is not what Wolfie wanted. Because here comes the Red Bull driver. Oh, as Monday the Cheeks has run wide. And that somehow isn't a penalty. It's lap 17 now of this race. These two right next to each other. This could be interesting from Wolfie. It's going to be within that DRS range. So here we go. Within DRS. Let's have a look and see if Money of the Cheeks is going to have a look. He's going to have a look to the outside. And indeed does get the move on Wolfie. Up into second place goes the Red Bull driver. As that K-Dots again spinning round. Really not enjoying the mediums, is he, K-Dots? K-Dots for a 3-second time penalty again is off the track and he's in the wall this time. Any wing damage for him? Not quite, but he needs to be careful coming back on the track. quite know where he's going. Yeah, he don't know why he's just running out there. He needs to come back onto the tarmac. So it's all just gone a little bit quiet now in terms of the racing. Everyone at a comfortable enough gap to each other. Oh, I think Ted's made a mistake because Thibaut Dean is right on the back of him. Might try and look for a move there, but can't quite go for the moment. As someone has, K-Dots has manually retired in the pit lane. Even though he was going to be in the points, but yet still manually retires. Thibaut Dean on the back of Ted with 13 laps to go in this race. Thibaut Dean within DRS. Is he going to be close enough to look for the move down into turn 1? No, not quite at the moment. May now try and look for a move into turn 4 potentially. And when is Wolfie going to come in? Is my question. Because this man did start on the softs, and he's gone to softs, so he needs to come in for mediums. But the question is when? Because I'd recommend doing it soon, Wolfie, before you lose too much time on those mediums, but on those softs, and then you don't get enough out of the mediums. Oh God. Oh, as Wolfie does come in eventually. So does E-Rays. Knew Wolfie was going to come in at some point. Oh, and he has to serve that 5 seconds. And he's going to come out behind E-Rays now. And that 5 seconds has really proved costly for Wolfie. That 5 seconds he picked up in the safety car shenanigans. He doesn't have that 5 seconds now, though. Either or, he's going to finish in 5th place, but he's going to be bitterly disappointed he's not going to be on the podium. Kieran with the fastest lap again as Monya the Cheeks pits. Intriguing. And is he going to have to serve a 5 second? Yeah, he is going to have to serve a 5 second. So this potentially could put the guys at the back in a very interesting position. He's going to come out quite far ahead of them, actually, I think. Because here they come round the final corner. Monya the Cheeks is quite far. He's not even, he's nearly out the pit lane, so this could be very interesting. He's on fresh softs now as well. So here he comes. Is he going to be jumped by the scout Dan? It's going to be very close. Is he coming to turn 1? And I think Monya the Cheeks is just ahead of Dan. And yeah, he's going to keep 4th place on those fresh soft tyres. And the rest of these guys are going to form up behind. And the leader is in a very comfortable position right now. We've got a little bit of a squabble going on now towards the back for positions. 2 guys on fresh mediums behind 19 medium-old the Scout Dan. And then fresh soft tyres from on the Cheeks. And then 12 lap-old, 13 lap-old mediums it will be for the rest of these guys. Ted on 11 seconds of time penalties. That could prove very costly in this, as E-Rays does get past the Scout Dan. And I think that was inevitable at some point. As Ted gets past Timodine now, that's because Timodine is pit. So Ted now is going to be like, well, I might stay out here and see how far I can get these tyres. He's got 10 laps left to go on the mediums. Timodine's going to have to also serve a 5-second time penalty, and that means he's going to come out behind Wolfie and E-Rays. So he's going to have a bit of making up to do here on those soft tyres. He's going to be quite far back, actually, he will. That safety car, it's shenanigans. Safety car stupidity, I shall call it. It's really not blossomed very well. Wolfie going to go for a big send, and he has done. Has he made it work? E-Ray's going to get the outside, though he's going to have more traction on the exit. Wolfie not quite able enough to look for a move here. And these 2 battling away is going to slow them down a little bit and catching up with the rest of the pack as Kieran pits. I think that was inevitable, really, as he's got the gap ahead. And he can put on a fresh set of soft tyres and can comfortably come out the pit without any troubles at all. Question is, will Ted come in? Is the real question now. Or will Ted stay out? No, Ted stays out. He wants trap position, but he's got 11 seconds of time penalties. So he's going to have to hold on to that somehow. If he did come in, he would serve 5 seconds of that. As Ted actually takes the lead, and Ted goes ahead of Kieran, and that could slow Kieran down a little bit. I'm sure Kieran might get him down into... Yeah, I mean, Ted runs wide. Yeah, I mean, Kieran gets him even before the DRS is open, so actually there was no issues there for Kieran. Didn't really lose him any time at all. As E-Rays and Wolfie, didn't see Wolfie actually got past E-Rays and is up into 4th place now and is on the hunt for Monnier the Cheeks. Cheeks on fresh softs, Wolfie on fresh mediums, fresh enough mediums anyway. So yeah, it could be interesting in terms of how this battle develops. But E-Rays on 21 seconds of time penalties. He's very close to getting disqualified from this race, E-Rays. He has to be careful. We don't want someone else out of this race. These 2 still battling. E-Rays another 3 seconds. But it's going to be careful. He's going to get disqualified if he carries on. Yeah, I don't know what the disqualification penalty time is. Is it 30 seconds? I think. I think it is 30 seconds. So he's 6 seconds of penalties off being disqualified. So he's got to be careful. 5.1 seconds now from Wolfie to Monnier the Cheeks. Kieran puts in an 18.8. This man's absolutely flying. We've got to be careful not to pick up any of those penalties. God. Don't quite know why he's not shifting up there. Money the Cheeks 1.4 seconds now behind Ted, so at some point he is going to make this move. And it's going to be inevitable now, Ted being overtaken by Monnier the Cheeks. As probably down this main straight there will be an overtake. Ted on 16 lap old mediums, Monnier the Cheeks on 3 lap old soft tyres. And Ted might go, well, I'm going to hold you up a little bit here, Monnier, to try and get Wolfie back into this title fight. That's a scout down off again at turn 8, as Monnier the Cheeks does get past Ted, and it's up into 3rd place. Oh, there goes Ted again. Oh, I think Monnier the Cheeks just let him past. Maybe he went off the track and overtook him. Maybe gained a lasting advantage. I mean, that's fair enough, but what that's done is that's really costed them time, because Wolfie's going to come back into this now. And the scout down off again. 27 out of 33 laps gone. It's getting closer to the end of this race now. Monnier the Cheeks still on the back of Ted. And Wolfie gained a lot of time on him there. Wolfie here, I mean, let's get towards the end of this race. Those soft tyres will start to degrade a little bit. That's a scout down off again. Needs to be careful. He just needs to be careful on the throttle with those rear tyres. So he's going to be very overheated, those rear tyres. And he's going to come into the pit road. Picks up a 5-second time penalty for doing so, and has retired from the session in the pit lane with 5 laps to go, and within the points he has manually retired from the race. So yeah, that's another 3-second for E-Race. I think if he picks up one more, he's also disqualified. I don't quite know what Monnier the Cheeks is doing, because Ted's still ahead of him. The Cheeks is not going for a move. There'll be some a few words after this race to a few people, well, to the entire group. Surely now Monnier the Cheeks is going to have a move on Ted, because he's lost a second to Wolfie. DRS open. Why is he not overtaking him? I'm really confused why he's not overtaking him. Why is he not overtaking him? Why is he not overtaking him? Does he not understand what's going on? I'm really confused. Is he trying to let Wolfie catch him? Oh, and Wolfie's lost the car, and he was doing so well until that point there. He just lost the rear at turn 8, the dreaded turn 8 corner. And leader Kieran going to come round for lap 30. Because E-Rays has got past Ted. Oh, Manu the Cheeks did get past Ted. Not quite sure what's going on. Ted's coming to the pits. Oh, Ted's picked up a 5-second. What on earth? I don't know. I completely give up with what's going on here. Is Ted not able to take the tyres any longer? He's going to have to serve a 5-second. What is Manu the Cheeks doing? Because he's let Wolf, he's let E-Rays pass now. I don't know anymore with this group. I really don't. That's someone round. That's Ted round at the back. I don't think he could take those mediums any longer. Here comes Manu the Cheeks. He is actually going to look for a move now. Really don't know what he's doing. Really confused on what he is doing. Wolfie actually getting close to the back of E-Rays, so have a little overtake battle between these two. So, Manu the Cheeks, I think, was trying to... I don't know. And he got fastest lap, so he gets that point. Can Wolfie get past E-Rays? Well, he's going to get past him on time penalties. So that's not going to be a worry at all. So we're on the penultimate lap of this race. As Wolfie, in the end, picks up a 3 seconds, but I don't think it's going to hamper him anyway. He's got to be careful diving it in there, Wolfie. These two still battling away here. Been battling away for quite a while, these two. I mean, if I'm really perfectly honest with you, if Wolfie didn't have that 5 seconds for what happened under the safety car, which I don't know what happened under the safety car, I mean, God only knows what happened, then he would probably be in second place right now. So, yeah, that's the reason why I am not happy at all. I mean, not even just that, just anybody else who got a 5 second. It's just silly.
Was that it though?
Nearly. So, Kieran on his last lap. to be fair, this man today has drove a very good race. I'll give him that. He's through all of the carnage, through the safety car, through the alternate strategy that he chose. He always seems to come out on top, and this time a safety car has not taken a win away from him. He is going to come around the final corner here in Portimao in Portugal to take the win here in Tier 3. And Monier the Cheeks is going to be the next man up in the Red Bull. Can Wolfie get the move? Well, I mean, he's going to get him on penalties, so that's going to be that, really. I think he is, yeah, like definitely is. He's going to get E-Rays on penalties. E-Rays could drop quite far down the pack here. Wolfie third, E-Rays in fourth. Thibaut Dean is going to finish in fourth because E-Rays will drop behind him. Finish fifth. And then we're just waiting on Ted to come across the line and take sixth place. Yeah, not very good really, but nevertheless we have done it, and that's 10 across the line for sixth place. So yeah, that is it. Well done to all the people who did make it to the end of the race and who did and were clean. But yeah, I'm gonna have to really sort something out in this league with these drivers, because that's a couple of weeks in a row now where we've had an incident under the safety car. But well done, Kieran. Will extend his lead quite heftily in the championship. There is the final standings. Monier the Cheeks did take the fastest lap in the end, standing 11th, finished in second. Like that's how that race went, really. But yeah, thank you to everyone for joining us in the stream. And yeah, I can only apologise. And we will see you all next week.